Greetings and welcome to Temple Baptist Church. It is a blessing to be with you in our devotional time. We're going to be in Matthew chapter 5. Look at verses 3 through 10. This is the Beatitudes, or however you want to call that. But it says, "Blessed are the poor in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are those who mourn, for they will be comforted. Blessed are the meek, for they will inherit the earth. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for righteousness, for they will be filled. Blessed are the merciful, for they will be showed mercy. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they will see God. Blessed are the peacemakers, for they will be called the children of God. Blessed are those who are persecuted because of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven." A lot of organizations, and especially Christian organizations, when you go to apply for a job with them, they're going to give you a list of legalistic rules, that I call them, having to do about alcohol, tobacco, and certain forms of entertainment. And I think that's very good of them to do that. When they'll say they expect Christian behavior from their employees. And when I see a list like that, I can certainly, with my faith in God, believe in those things. But why don't we have a list about not being arrogant, not being insensitive, not being harsh, not being spiritually indifferent and critical? None of these are usually addressed in these legalistic rules that they have, and I don't think that following Jesus can really be defined by a list of rules. It's a suitable quality of life that's difficult to quantify, but I think it can best be described as a life beautiful. The Beatitudes here that we just read in Matthew chapter 5, I think it sums up that beauty to us, those who are dwelt by and depending on the Spirit of Jesus, are humble and self-evasive. They are deeply touched by the suffering of others. We look at others, how they're gentle and kind. They long for goodness in themselves and in others. They're merciful to those who struggle and fail. They're single-minded, and what I mean by that, in their love for Jesus. They are peaceable and leave behind a legacy of peace. They're the kind of those who misuse them, returning good for evil. They are blessed, and that word means happy in the deepest sense. And I think this kind of life, when we live this kind of life, attracts the attentions of others and belongs to those who come to Jesus and ask Him for it. We could have a list of legalistic rules that we think we ought to follow, but if we follow the Beatitudes, the blessings in Matthew chapter 5, we are truly going to be happy. Are you happy today? Are we an authentic Christian? It may be something we need to think about. Does our life demonstrate that we love one another, that we are kind, that we are gentle and merciful, pure in heart, peacemakers and all of that? Are we truly that? If not, pray that God would help us be. Our prayer is that we every day become more and more like Jesus. God bless you is our prayer. Again, we just almost beg you to come and be a part of our services here at Temple. Sunday morning at 8 o'clock, Sunday school at 9. I'm sure you could find a class that you would fit in with. And then 10 o'clock worship service, and then 6 o'clock Sunday night, and 7 o'clock on Wednesday. Come and be a part of any of those services. May God bless you is our prayer.